Welcome back, everybody. We're coming to you live from Charles Morkel Stadium. It's the Women's Cup final here, coming to you next year. We got the Wild Dogs taking on the Middelburg Stormers. Stormers been outstanding here, upsetting a few big names here at the tents. Looking forward to see them here in the finals against the Wild Dogs. The Wild Dogs got some special talents here from the likes of Alicia Willemse, Faith Gosling, and Kagiso Mapoke. Great to have you here at Charles Morkel Stadium, everybody.
What a treat we've got in store for this one, haven't we? Really strong performances from both teams throughout the 2 days, so I can't wait.
Definitely a cracker about to start here. The Middelburg Stormers has been phenomenal throughout the series here. Likewise, you can say from this, Alicia Aris unfortunately at the offside position there. The general takes the ball up. Naya, and she gets a try there for the Stormers. That was quick.
Yeah, they have exploded out the blocks, haven't they, Michaela? That lady there has been so instrumental across the whole tournament, and she's not hanging around. They need to be really aware of her because she's going to go after absolutely everything. But, you know, high pace, high tempo, kick long, put the opposition under pressure, and then take the rewards. And that was a brilliant opening couple of minutes. Or not even 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Brilliant, you said there, Susan. As you can see here, the Stormers, they like to play the ball deep, get you there in your halfway so that they can attack their start as soon as possible. They can crack your opponent from anywhere. Same goes here for the Wild Dog side. Some dangerous play here from Faith Gosling, running down the touchline. This girl is quick, gets the offload away. Brilliant play. Looks like a turnover ball there by the Middelburg Stormers. About to play the ball. It's the speedster with the ball. Really small figure, but sees a massive impact here for this team. Great pass from Willemse, gets the ball out wide to Alicia Aris. This girl is quick. She's quick. Oh, brilliant tackle. Just inside the 22 of the Stormers. So, what do you think of this Middelburg Stormers side here coming from the Middelburg, coming to upset a few teams here?
Well, they're brilliant, aren't they? They are taking it to them. Look at this carry up the middle. It's so physical. They're imposing their physicality in their post-contact meters, and then they're inviting the defenders to make mistakes, and that's exactly what's happened. But they've come with a clear game plan, both sides. Let's really go at this opposition and then, you know, take advantage, keep pace high. That's what we like to see in tens, isn't it, Mikhail? Oh, and look at the just rewards. That's absolutely fantastic.
Great try there by Camela Makule. She has been sensational today. From the start of the tournament, she's been coming out of the blocks with a bang. Great try. Willemse looking to convert this one. Successful with the conversion also. As we go into this game, 7 points all.
Love this. It's end to end, isn't it? And that's why this game is so exciting. It's on the edge all the time, little mistakes, but most importantly, it's a final. All your shackles are off. Let's be brave. Let's go and really play some really nice rugby.
Great kick-off there by Willemse. Alicia Aris with the catch. Great take out of the head. She's been brilliant today. Offload gets in. Unfortunately, the referee calls for the scrum. Forward pass. Scrum down to the Stormers.
Oh, take a breath. Take a breath, Mikhail. It's just awesome, isn't it? As we said, no one's hanging around, and it's really impressive given the amount of games that these guys have played between Saturday and today. But the energy doesn't stop. The desire doesn't stop. They just want to play and play and play. And that's what, you know, it's so brilliant about this game, about sport full stop. Just give me the ball. I want to play, and I'm going to see what I can do with it.
Definitely, so we saw some brilliance from these young ladies also here. The likes of Willemse, and Gosling, Makune also. Exciting players. I think coach got a tactic over here. They but heavy to turn around, so they're gonna kick the ball. Here's some trouble coming here. Gosling, fake Gosling again. One of our standout performers from this tournament here. What a game she's had. What a tournament also she's had. Puts it down under the sticks.
That's the risk versus reward of kicking the ball. You know, if you're going to kick the ball and keep it on the field, which is what they elected to do, you make sure your defensive press is coming up as a really connected line. To be fair, Gosling really just makes a 1v1 opportunity look very simple, and that's the tenacity and the skill level of this woman that we see on the screen. It's absolutely brilliant. She's doing it for her team all the time, and you know, the lead has gone in a flash, you know, and again, it's super exciting, isn't it, Mikael? You watch them take the lead, and this is the momentum swings that we talk about in rugby.
Kickoff not going 10 out of, unfortunately, there by Willemse. Wild Dogs trailing the game. Storm is trailing the game here by 14 points to 7. It's Genoa with the ball. Nia Muller, she gets the ball out wide to the speedster. Something quick is coming here. There's something coming. Great tackle by Aris. They still have the ball here, the Stormers. They like to play the ball out wide. They got some quick players outside there. Sets it up in the middle. Unfortunately, the ref calls advantage play. Quick tap by the Stormers. Some heavy ball. Oh, what a massive hit there by Cormela Makule. She's been a big factor here for the Wild Dogs in this game. The Stormers pull one through again, getting down just next to the post. Easy try there.
It's a brilliant, brilliant score. They built pressure. They were really patient. A huge hit has come in, and actually she's seen yellow for it, so they'll have a number in the ascendancy. But they maintained their composure. They maintained their skill sets. They went direct through the middle to interest the defence, and then they pulled it to where the space is. It's not complicated rugby if you just do the simple things really well, and that was what was so impressive for me about those passages of play. Build pressure and then pounce and take your opportunity when you get it.
Wild Dogs leading the game by 14 points to 12 here. Willemse with the ball, gets the ball away. Unfortunately, a small knock on there by the Stormers in the tackle. Almost saw a try coming there. Unfortunately, knock on. Scrum feed to the Wild Dogs.
And this is a brilliant, exciting place to attack from. A scrum in the middle of the field is very hard to defend. We can see the defending halfback sitting in behind the scrum to try and marshal all the opportunities and cut down the overlap on one side of the field. But if you sit a first receiver in behind the scrum, you give yourself the opportunity to attack both sides. So we'll see where they choose to go, but they, you know, as I said, a huge opportunity now.
This girl is quick. Alicia Irish with the ball, takes the ball out wide, takes the defender on, gets tackled 15 meters from the 22. Stormers looking physical here in the rucks. Getting the ball there. Great call from the referee. We got some quality referees here at the rugby tent here. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think the officiating has been fantastic. All the facilities, the support network for the players, medical, etc. It's all been brilliant, and it's all part and parcel of what we expect in a high performance tournament such as this one. But yeah, they just didn't quite get numbers to the ruck there, and again, that lady is not going to hang around. Loving the change of tactic there. Just not space, but seeing space in behind, so I'm just going to nudge it. But then, oh, just that knock.
Unfortunately, offside penalty call there by the referee.
Yeah, it's just that retreating out of that circle that imaginary circle that they draw, where you have to show some attempt to retreat. But, you know, one little kick over the top gained them about 50 meters, Mikhail, and that is going to save an awful lot of energy.
I think they're going to adapt to that. I think coach is going to say something about the kicking in the second half, maybe. But with the wind also not blowing down that side now, they're going to be playing against the wind now in the second half. But I think they have a lot to say there at halftime, but not bad half, actually, though. Great scrum here. They can capitalize from here, they can get the points.
Yeah, interesting to feed from the right-hand side of the scrum, which means that the half-back can just follow around and get that ball naturally on her right hand. And you see that defensive half-back isn't in a good defensive position if she does that. First job first, though, win the scrum, which they have.
Unfortunately, turnover ball. Another penalty advantage coming here. Discipline really costing the Wild Dogs at the moment here. Great body hit, great double hit by the Wild Dogs there. Slow ball at the ruck. Decided to take it. Takes it herself. Great tackle. She's been sensational here. Alicia Aris. They call her the Great Kali.
Yeah, it was a huge intervention. It was a 4v1 overlap that she just got in the way of at a critical moment as we pushed our way into half-time.
Brilliant decision there by Willemse to kick the ball out. What a first half we've had here, Sue. What do you think?
Gosh, my heart is beating out my chest. It's so brilliant. Like, it's end to end. Seen some amazing skills on display. And, you know, I can't call this one. I'm not sure which way it's going to go. The wind will play a factor if it's used in the right way in the second half. But, yeah, can't wait for the second half.
Cape Town Wild Dogs leading the Middelburg Stormers by 14 points to 12 here, everybody. Stay tuned with us. We're coming to you in a few back with the second half. I see the crowd is still banging here, enjoying the vibes here. We got some quality rugby here. Some brand new talent for you guys to show cards here.
Get at the piece and go wide. We went wide twice and we scored again. So why don't we stick to instruction? Just keep it plain and simple and keep the attack. That's why I said on the wings that are loose, you got to cover the back because they kick the ball. Right? Whoever gets the ball now, where's Fryer? Hola, sit hom diep in die hoeke, laat hulle omdraai. Hulle moet nie wen hallo. Laat hulle omdraai.
Tell your roof of the 22.
Ja, die roof tel ja. Right? Basics goes in, seal, wide, game is done. Just play the basics. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Can be done. Right? Come girls, you got it. You got it.
Listen here, but nie, like you nooit die on ons 22. Nooit dat wag nie. Asseblief, laat die bal buite gaan lewe staan. Ek is baie myself jou pa.
Relax.
Guys, we need to start communicating and stop doing our own stuff.
This is the last
And we
10
need
minutes.
support the runners.
Support the runners, right? The last 10 minutes, let's gel as a team and let's finish the game up.
Can you also
You are good.
working on defense? Yeah.
Okay. We are with the win now, so make use of the win. Come.
Well, Mikhail, we've got a an exciting second half on our hands, haven't we? What have been the messages by the coaching team? They were really animated in those circles, weren't they?
They were really giving the people opinions on their game. I think Stormers should really make this team turn around a bit more. Maybe put some tip kicks too, because the sweeper ain't really there where she should be on the defense. Especially at the scrum points, as you can see, you can either go blind and you get the overlap there, this side, or you can just decide to play the ball out wide. First time, just quick ball. Unfortunately, skill throw in there by the line out, scrum to the Wild Dogs. Yeah, I think they're gonna wanna use the scrum to put some points on the board here.
Oh, it's so important to get your set piece right, and you know, you train the game, you spend how much time on, you know, set piece, line out, scrums. There aren't many line outs in the game, so not surprising that necessarily it didn't quite come off. But as you said, huge opportunity for these Wild Dogs, middle of the field, two sides to attack. Really difficult to defend.
Kagliso Mapoke will put the ball into the scrum here. Strong ball carrier here. She decides to go for herself. Stays on her feet, strong. But slow ball from the ruck now. Aris with the ball. Gets it out wide. Pamela Boyce sets it up. Unfortunately, lost the ball in contact.
Stormers will be really pleased with that. They haven't made gain line. They've stopped them at every opportunity and slowed their ball down. That's a really positive outcome from a defensive perspective for the Stormers. Really pleased, and they've got the ball back.
Definitely, they would love to have this ball. Yeah, I'm excited to see them with ball in hand. Always, they got some quick, exciting players in this side, with the likes of Muller, Diamas, some exciting players here. Amber also, when she gets the ball, always getting some meters in, getting over the gain line. Brilliant tackle there. Stormers attacking the ball here, gives it to Isaacs. Some razzle-dazzle footwork there, beats the first defender, gets the ball. Some quick ball coming here from the Stormers. Razzle-dazzle from Tsessi. Gets the half gap, plays the ball, sets it up. Oh, unfortunately a rub there. Wild Dogs on the attack now. Some strong force handoffs coming through here. Some big players. Willemse with the ball. Gives the ball wide to Aris. Aris gives the ball wide. Gosling with the ball. Exciting youngster, unfortunately. Tackled into touch there. Shooters, Wild Dogs really running wild now, yeah.
Well, they are, but it's a tight one. It's a really tight game. Stormers built through multi-phase territory and were really patient, looking really confident, but just one error is all it takes to turn possession into attack, and Wild Dogs just jumped on it. And then the key is they're imposing their physicality, aren't they? You know, one carry takes 3 defenders out of the game, and then there is space somewhere. Just couldn't quite connect that last play, that last pass, but it is edgy, this one, isn't it? You couldn't call it.
I think Coach Village said they should use their strong key points in this game, and that's using their strengths before they move the ball out wide here. Strong scrum by the Wild Dogs there. Unfortunately, penalty for straight down. Muller with the ball, gives it out wide. Here's the speedster. Amber Oliver, she's been phenomenal for them today. Also the likes of Dorencia Boysen scored plenty of tries here also for the Middelburg side. Unfortunately, rules coming in there.
That really is so disappointing. Didn't take it through the mark.
As you said now, so just a crucial mistake and you can get punished here. And that's exactly what the Wild Dogs just did there.
Yeah.
Kagiso Mapoke coming away there with a try under the sticks. Willems are looking to convert the try here. Successful conversion by Willems. Wild Dogs leading the game here, 21 points to 12. Stormers really need to get into the game now, but it's really close. It's not as tight as it's not as difficult as it seems here, but they really can crack this Elephants open, Wild Dogs open from anywhere though.
Yeah, well the key is this. I suspect they're going to go long, and Stormers are going to have to work their way out again, which they do. There's pressure on, straight into the hands of that woman Muller, who's just in the middle of everything that's been good. But just a little forced ball. It's going to give Wild Dogs back possession again.
Referee coming back for a knock-on advantage.
Yeah.
Scrum feeding to the Wild Dogs here. I think they're going to capitalize on here.
Well, the key, Mikhail, is just not to panic. There's still 4 minutes in this game, and a lot can happen. However, it is a two-score game, so the urgency has to be on behalf of the Stormers. They have to get hold of the ball and keep hold of the ball. And you can see this wind is strong. It can count for a couple of scores. So, yeah, Wild Dogs will be sitting really confident in the way that they're attacking this game.
What a scrum there by the Stormers. They really needed that scrum, and their forwards came through for them here. The general decides to take the quick tap, place the ball. I think they're going to set it up here in the mud. Brilliant. Quick ball coming. Sets it up again. Another face. Loses the ball. Again, it's Aris with the ball. This girl has been phenomenal for the side of the Wild Dogs. But unfortunately there, straight down on the ruck, red card. Crucial mistake there. This one can cost them at the end of the game. Still 3 minutes to go here in this cup final.
Yeah, it's going to be so important for the Wild Dogs to maintain composure. Oh, it's all getting a bit scrappy now. That's a yellow. There's already been a red. There has to get hold of this discipline.
Wild Dogs really taking their time here, just running that time down as soon as they can, as much as they can. Opting to go for the line here. Brilliant kick by Alicia Willems downfield. Gets the team back into the half of the Stormers.
That is really, really smart game management. They're not chasing the game. They want to maintain composure and just play in the opponent's half of the field. So that kick downfield could make the difference in this final.
Definitely sure. I just think I would like the Stormers to get this ball here from this line out and get some points on the board, so just this game can get some interesting. The last few minutes here, 2 minutes into the last few games, 8 minutes. Brilliant take from the line out. Mampoke. Oh, she's been sensational today. Makule, the try scorer. Great hands here by the Wild Dogs. Looks like another score coming here. Great tackle. Meter short from the touchline. And Makule with a double there. What have I told you, Sam? She's been here the whole day, whole game. She's been sensational here with ball carries. Ball still steals at the ruck. It is really coming through here. Things working really out here for the Wild Dogs. Leading the game here by 26 points to 12.
Yeah, with the conversion to come, and I think the really impressive thing is their composure, their game management. They put it down into the opposition half. They won their line out. They sent a big carrier up over the line and made it really hard to defend. And from there, it was just simple carries and looking after the ball. And that's exactly what they've done to put themselves into probably get themselves the win, because I can't see the Stormers coming back. The Stormers coming back from this one.
Unsuccessful conversion there by Willems at the first miss for the game. Exciting here. They're gonna take another kick-off here. But so, as we saw today, Faith Gosling, what a player she has been in this game. Also today, a key factor for her team in this tournament. Not the biggest on the field, but she has a massive impact here on this game here
Yeah, so brave, so tenacious, just everywhere around the field, doing every bit of job that she can. And I feel, as the final whistle goes, it's a deserved victory for the Wild Dogs. They probably dominated large parts of every aspect of the game, and most importantly, were in control of the ball when it mattered. And you know, for me, yes, the Stormers came to play, and it was a really competitive, good game, but I think the Wild Dogs deserve that one.
Yeah, well done there by the Stormers for coming through from Middelburg. They have a sensational weekend here with us, upsetting a few big names here. But well done to the Cape Town Wild Dogs for pulling this one through, taking the Women's Cup here. 26 points to 12 against the Middelburg Stormers. Some great footy this year, great talents with the likes of Faith Gosling here, Alicia Willems, great game they have had, and the likes of Komole Makule, the forward from the Wild.